Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First, for Utah, John Stockton out there with Jeff Hornacek. We've got Foster. He'll be battling near the boards to get the job done, both on offense and defense. Then it's Keefe, and it's Malone in at the 4. And looking at the Lakers, Derek Fisher out there with Kobe. And the big guy in the middle, Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Jones, and it's Horry in at the 4. Now here's Malone. Back to Stockton. The dish to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Malone's got the game going here with the first basket for the Jazz.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Jones for 3. Gets it to go.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with him. When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. So it's the Lakers now, following the three-pointer by Utah. Passes it to Fisher. He dishes it to Jones. No good on the triple. On defense, the Lakers. Stockton with it, picked up by Kobe. Malone passes to Hornacek. Dishes it to Stockton. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Foster. Can't hit from the low block. So it's the Lakers now. Left side, Kobe. And that is good.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
Now here's Kobe after the miss from Karl Malone. Kobe kicks to Shaq. Foster on him. And here's Kobe for 3. The Lakers rebound. Jones the pass to Horry. Now the feed to Kobe. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shaq defended by Foster. And Shaq backs down. Second shot opportunity. Some solid defense here from Foster. Here's Hornacek. Now Kobe feeds to Fisher. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Utah trailing here. Stockton outside. Foster is screen on Fisher. Stockton outside. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for the Jazz. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Malone. Pass to Ostertag. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Malone. Horry defending. Post shot. Malone's shot. Good. And the Lakers have possession. Kobe kicks to Fisher. Back to Kobe. There's the triple. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, that's an aggressive play trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Antoine Carr, he's checked in for Utah. Isley comes in for John Stockton. Here's Isley. He's covered by Fisher. Carr, the pass to Isley. And here's Ostertag. That puts them in the lead.
How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
The Lakers trail. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Now the pass to Campbell. He kicks it to Fisher. Now Campbell, defended by Isley. Clock at 6. Low block shot on the way. No good from Campbell.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Ostertag, a screen on Fisher. Anderson right side. Passes it to Carr. Back to Anderson. Now Carr. Hornacek with it. Now guarded by Fisher. Pass to Isley. Fires the three. Here's Anderson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Anderson. 1:12 left in the first quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Jones drives in, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Jones has got 5 men.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Here's Isley. He's covered by Fisher. Hornacek outside. The pass to Isley. And stolen by Fisher. And now in transition is Fisher. Here we go. Eddie Jones again. He has 7.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Jones has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Isley. Nice D from Blunt.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Carr, the pass to Isley. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Kicks to Fisher. Eddie Jones on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Jones has got 10 points in the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Anderson dishes to Hornacek. Jazz passing it around. Malone passes to Isley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Keith, and the rejection by Blunt. And it's the Lakers on the break. Jones is running. That's good. Kobe's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers. Jazz trailed by 3. Here's Isley. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
Offensive rebound. Jones kicks to Kobe. Passes it to Barry. Kobe outside. Jones. Now the dish to O'Neal. Second chance shot. That is good. And the Lakers lead by 5. Here's Isley. Anderson outside. Pass to Malone. Shack on him. Malone kicks to Anderson. Isley. He dishes it to Hornacek. Malone with the screen. Shoots the three. Hornacek, no luck. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And that one's good. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Foster's checked in for Karl Malone. Kobe with it. Kobe gets a screen from O'Neal. Kobe dishes to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Jones has got 13.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Pass to Isley. Dishes it to Foster. That's good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Lakers leading by 4. Now here's Kobe. Shaq with the screen. And Kobe, here we go. O'Neal. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shaq's got his second basket.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Stockton passes to Keefe. Here's Isley. Ori defending. He feeds it to Stockton. And the pass to Isley. Off target from outside. And here is Los Angeles now. Kobe attacking. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Kobe's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Keefe passes to Anderson. Here is Keefe. He passes it to Isley. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And here's Kobe. 6 points for him. There's a screen. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Ori kicks to Shaq. Out to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. Passes to Barry. And there's the feed to Kobe. Eddie Jones on the wing. Shaq defended by Foster. Doubled by Isley. Kobe attacking.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for the Jazz. Malone comes in for Keefe. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Campbell working against Ostertag. Another shot. Pass to Ori. Goes up again. The rebound by Anderson.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
And Stockton, here we go. Can't hit from in close.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. And it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now. Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Anderson up top. Back to Stockton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Offensive rebound. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got 6.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
And Fisher kicks to Kobe. feeds it to Fisher. Ori. Jones. He's covered by Anderson. Pass to Ori. There's the dish to Fisher. For three. Rebound, Utah. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Looks for Stockton, gets it to him. He kicks to Malone. Stockton passes to Isley. Deflects the pass. Kobe with the steal. Good if it goes. And so we wrap up the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Good afternoon, Hoops fans. This is the halftime report. The Lakers playing with poise so far. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. Eddie Jones making the most of his minutes. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And the Jazz still keeping at it. They've done a great job executing their offense. They've been avoiding sloppy mistakes. A good start for the mailman, Karl Malone. And also, Jeff Hornacek. Great work out of him so far. And that'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all done reading. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. What can you say? Eddie Jones, an impressive effort here today.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Outside, Kobe. Kicks it to Jones. He dishes it to O'Neal. He feeds it to Fisher. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Fisher's got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles. Kobe against Hornacek. The shot will not go. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Keefe against Jones. Keefe passes to Hornacek. Dishes it to Foster. 6 to shoot. And Shaq comes to help. Shoots a fader. Utah gets it back. And stolen by Fisher. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. No good. Good work defensively by Hornacek.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 8. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Shaq, defended by Foster. Here's Shaq. Misses off the left iron.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Kicks it out to Hornacek. And the shot is good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Shaq, defended by Foster. That one goes. Count. Shaq's got 6. Jazz trailed by 8. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Look at Eddie Jones. He's been playing really well.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Malone dishes to Hornacek. There's the pass to Stockton. The Lakers with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Orius screen on Foster. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Shaq. Malone on him. Here's Shaq. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Pass to Keith. Back to Stockton. Pass to Keith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He passes to Hornacek. From deep three-point range. Looking to get it going. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Stockton passes to Malone. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Malone's got 8 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Jones kicks to Shaq. Malone with the block. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Carr's checked in. Shaq dishing to Fisher. The feed now to Kobe. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Fisher, the pass to Jones. They get the rebound. Shaq kicks to Kobe. Back to Shaq. Working on Malone. Here's Shaq. Some solid defense here from Malone. Jazz trail by 10. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Anderson passes to Carr. Stockton. Jazz passing it around. Feeds it to Anderson. Back to Stockton. Fires the 3. Blocked. Now Kobe. 9 points in the game so far. Jones from outside. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, we've seen them make that extra effort of rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
And Steve, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively. The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Back to Shaq. They set the pick. Shaq can't get that one to fall. Gets it to go. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Malone kicks to Anderson. Back to Malone. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. There's nothing to argue about there.
The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He's off on the first. And Utah making a change here. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Fisher. Outside, Jones. No good from outside. From midcourt, shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Jazz trail by 12. And Stockton, here we go. Can't get it to go. Some solid D here from Campbell.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
He's against Ostertag. Campbell, the pass to Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Kobe gets a screen from Campbell. And that one's good by Kobe.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make him pay when he's open.
And Stockton, here we go. Here's Malone. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his third rebound tonight. And Fisher kicks to Shaq. Working on Malone. Shaq down low. He's covered by Malone. And that one's good by Shaq.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Keefe is checked in for Utah. Here's Shaq. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Fisher against Stockton. Malone left side. No one covering. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Hornacek covering. Kobe passes to Campbell. Working on Malone. Campbell kicks to Fisher. There's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
The dish to Hornacek. Back to Stockton. Pass to Malone. Left block shot on the way. Good. Malone's got 4 this quarter. Lakers leading by 18. He kicks it to Fisher. Back to Kobe. And there's the pass to Campbell. Poked loose. Baseline try. And Kobe gets it to go.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
And Stockton, here we go. Keefe passes to Ostertag. And Jones over to help. Malone. Campbell defending. Hits the bucket. Malone's got 11 in the second half.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Hornacek against Kobe. The baseline J. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Stockton, here we go. Keefe. He dishes it to Malone. Stockton against Fisher. The shot's good from Stockton.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Fisher dishes to O'Neal. Outside, Kobe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They get it again. O'Neal. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, Shaq was probably the biggest, strongest, most physically dominant center or player, for that matter, that we've had in the history of the league.
Well, you won't get an argument from me. Wilt Chamberlain would fit into that category, but I think Shaq even surpassed him with his three-dimensional size. He was tall, deep, and wide. And with that, able to power through defenders and took down a couple of rims, too. Unprecedented.
The Lakers making a switch here. Warriors checked in. Jazz trailed by 16. Keefe passes to Stockton. And stolen by Fisher. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by the Lakers. And it's Utah's ball. Passes to Keefe. Kicks it to Malone. Pass to Keefe. He feeds it to Hornacek. Here is Keefe. Kobe comes with the double team. Lock at 6. Wide open. Hornacek, no luck.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Kobe with it. Dishes to Fisher. Eddie Jones on the wing. The feed to O'Neal. Utah with the rebound. 1:07 left in the game. Hornacek with it. Picked up by Kobe. Stockton with a screen on Kobe. Hornacek passes to Ostertag. Back to Hornacek. Lets it go from the wing. And the shot is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch. And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
It's tipped. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Yeah, they need to shuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find a combination that works.
And here's Fisher. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, but they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn,